Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the pre-market live show. It is Tuesday, December 17th. The heat map just changed over. It's actually a little bit red. Microsoft, Nvidia, and Apple are just down a hair. Google's up, Meta and Amazon are flat. Tesla's way up there. So Tesla's just cruising along like it's no big deal. We'll get it looking at all them. Let's take a look and see what else is going on. Looks like that SIDU might. No, it just flipped over there. I was like, is that still the same setup as last night? But it is. OPTX is way up, and MSS and BMEA are running up there in QMCO. Let's go ahead and look at our Jolie's Jumpers list and see what's going on. All information presented here is for educational and informational purposes only. It's not intended as financial advice, so always do your due diligence. And I will have that video up about the options today. Just took forever for it to upload that live show at night when it gets over 2 hours. Just takes a while to download and upload and do all that. So I'll have it all done. I had to edit it and do all that good stuff. So that'll be up today. So make sure you pay attention and I'll send out the link and you guys can check that out. So here we go. Let's look at our Jolie's Jumpers here and see what's going on. Let me find them real quick. I know they're right here. And we'll start with our Agrify. This was moving up. It is just flat here. Actually came down a little bit yesterday, but it's making that base right there at 36.59. It looks like it is not moving this morning, but again, making that base looks like it's going to start to try to curl back up. And that is AGFY. And AMBA, let's look at AMBA. That one was going up. That's at Umbrella Inc. And this one was looking pretty good yesterday, rolling up there, 76.22. And another one not moving today. I don't know what's going on this morning, but two of them not doing anything. And it is looking pretty good to continue its way up. So watch that for some momentum today. And of course, our BLNK, this was trying to get set up, not doing anything, but looking much better, like I was saying. I believe yesterday I was saying that, and it is looking much better. It is jumped up today, 162. Yesterday it closed at 160. It is looking much better, and it should start to curl up and get up to that 181, and we'll see what happens when it gets up to there. So there you go with BLNK. It is starting to move. And BREA, that one, Barrera Holdings. This one is curled up, looking pretty good. It was moving up there. Let me just see. Today, 68 cents. Yesterday, that's where it closed. It went 69 to 71. It was running around a little bit. So keep your eye on BREA. And let's see. BMEA, that's what that one was. I just looked at it wrong. BMEA, let's look at that one too. That one is shot up here, BMEA. So let's look at this one. This one ran up yesterday and this morning, 585 to 731 yesterday, and today 702 to 860. It's at 739, and this one still looks pretty good. BMEA, this one looks nice. So keep your eye on that one. And CHSN. Let's see, CHSN. It was just pulling back a hair right there. It did run up the other day. It is kind of setting back up, so keep an eye on this. It's making a base and trying to set back up, so we'll keep an eye on that. DJT, let's see what that's up to real quick. It's down 7 cents, it looks like this morning. Nothing crazy. 17.38.31 is where it opened, and it went up to 38.62. It's at 38.34, so it's actually up 3 cents. I don't know what that's talking about, but it looks like it's even up 3 cents. So looking good. Like I said, that wants to run the DJT Trump Media. Good old drug. This thing's been on drugs for a while here, and it's set. Oh man, this thing's getting set up to really run now. It's getting close, and 38.99. Like I said, I wish I had options on it, and because this would be a great one right there. DXYZ, another one that you just wish I had options on it, and it's way at the top here. See if it does pull back. But it has been running here at the top and looks like it kind of wants to curl up and get back up there. So I'll look at it today and see what that wants to do, if it's going to curl back into the top or not. GV, let's see here. GV, that Visionary Holdings, let's see what that's doing here. GV, that ran up yesterday. I know that. it did 133 to $2, and this morning it actually went 185 to 196 and still looks good. So that one looks real nice. That was a good setup there and looking solid. So there you go, GV Visionary Holdings. And then Hut, let's look at Hut, HUT. That one's up 64 cents. It looks like here, let's see, 29.67. What it close at? 29.40. So it is up a little bit and it's trying to get curled back up and get moving. So Hut is looking really good there. And KWE, this one was looking good. I know that. We pointed this one out on what, Sunday night, or looked at it sometime recently. And it just ran up yesterday, 66 to 119. And then today, 110 to 169. It's at 119. So we saw that yesterday and picked it out, knew it was going to run. And we had looked at it previous before, and somebody was looking at it. I know we looked at it while it was splitting. So that was the end of October. So we looked at that for a little while there, KWE, and it did blast off today. So there you go with that one. And MITK. Oh, let me type it in here. MITK. Let's see. This one looks like it's rolling up today. I don't know if we looked at this. This doesn't look familiar, but it did pop yesterday. 880 to 1150 this morning. It went 1136, and it actually came down. So it would have closed out yesterday $11. So it did shoot up 36 cents, and then it came down to 1096. So that one might be topped out. You have to see if that one gets some momentum again. But that's MITK, a good one right there that was running. MSS, let's see, MSS. Let's see, that one shot up. I know we were looking at this recently. It shot up yesterday, 97 to 192, and it went 180 to 185 today, and just a little bit pullback. So yeah, that one just shot up as well. NCRX. Let's see what NCRX is up to. Oh, let me see. Is that what it says? I don't see anything there. NCRX, OPTX. I don't see anything for that one. OPTX. I know this one is cruising. It's been cruising up there. Oh crap! I just closed out the trend spider. Hold on a second. Um, hit the X out button instead of hitting over here. What am I looking up anyway? I forgot. Hold on. Let's look at this again. MSS NC OPTX. Okay, OPTX. Here we go. OPTX back on track. Here we are. All right, OPTX. That one did run yesterday, 96 to 310, and it ran up today 292 or 262 to 656. It's at 480 right now. So this one's a big runner right there. And then that BTS, we knew that D wave quantum was running yesterday. I had that look, and we knew that from Sunday night, and it ran yesterday 506 to 770. Today it's at 743, and it's just kind of hanging out there. So we'll see what it wants to do. And that is that D wave quantum. And then that QMCO, that's another one, Quantum Corp. This one jumped up this morning as well. We knew these guys were running up here, and it ran yesterday from 1811 to 25 something, and it went 2560 to 2870. It's at 28 now. So another one. We knew these bad boys were running right up. QUBT is going to be the same way. That quantum computing, that's up too, and we knew that one was running. Today 1098 to 1357. It's at 1234 right now. So there's your QUBT, and again, them quantum ones and computer hardwares were just cruising. We knew that. Even that IONX or IONQ, that's actually down a hair, but that went up a lot yesterday, and I wouldn't be surprised if that bounces back up today. So we'll look at that. RIME, this one I was saying was going to get moving. Let's see what it's doing here. It looks like it's trying to get moving, and it is trying to get moving 9 cents. It was up to 9. It closed at 8, so it's at 9, and it does look like it wants to run. And Rivian, good old Rivian, this one's up in the 15s now, and that was a beautiful hit. And I told you guys that one I mean, we played that as perfect as you can. It looks like it could even run up a little bit more in that top area, but it's going to get topped out. But I mean, talk about a beauty from the tens to $15. Just slowly took its time and ran up there. What did it do? November 22nd, so less than a month, yeah, to like about 3 weeks. There you go. You're right on point and you're getting into that top area. So that's a beauty. That option right there would have been perfect. I mean, just perfect. 3, 4 weeks out, and bam, you hit it money on, like, right on the money. And then again, you buy a couple more if you really like it for 2 months out. So that after you sell this one for nice profits, the next one's already setting up for nice profits. So that's the way you do it. And again, I'll post a video today, and I went through my Dougie Fresh option strategy last night on the live show, so you'll be able to see that today. And then just going through and saying that one, but RMSG, is that what it is? That Real Messenger Corp. Let's see what this thing is doing. I'm telling you, I look at this thing and it just is like, why isn't it going crazy? But I have no idea. Yesterday, it went 153 to 179. It closed at 165. Maybe it's going to try to start getting moving now. It's curled up, and I'm telling you, it is kind of crazy looking. So I would keep an eye on this bad boy. RMSG now, it is a little weird, and something's going on there. And SATL, let's see what that's doing. It's back up 29 cents and curling back up. And again, the satellite one, Satellogic, is doing well, aerospace and defense, and it is curling back up. So they probably are the ones with like all these drones or something. Who the heck knows? And yeah, I have no idea what they're up to, but yeah, there's definitely trying to run up there. That's for sure. And Sezzle, Sezl. And this one's a great one. Oh, this one might be getting crawled up. I have to keep my eye on Sezzle right here because I'll tell you what, 327, this will run back up easily to 384 without even trying, but it should get through that again and get like really cruising. So we'll keep an eye on Sezzle and see if it really wants to get running. SIDU, you know, we were talking about this thing. We were on the money with this. I mean, dead on. Knew when it was running yesterday, opened at 580. Well, it gapped up because it closed at 140 the other day on the 13th on Friday, and then it gapped up to it opened, well, no, it opened at 177. It got up to 684. It closed at 545, and then this morning it ran up to 580 to 630, and it's at 565 right now. So SIDU, City of Space, another one we were right on the money on. SOS, so let's look at that one. This one's just setting up down here, so keep an eye on it unless it got popping. It was trying to move yesterday, and today it's at 780. Yesterday it closed at 772. It is getting set up, so keep an eye on that. And STRL is at Sterling Infrastructure. This one took a nice dip down, huh? STRL, it was trying to get set up there. I guess let it pull down to the 175. It's at 177 area, and then see that get bouncing because it'll be down there. It looked like it was trying to get curled up, and it is bullish over time. So let that get down a little more and get it at a good price. SYM. This one was been running around here. SYM. Let's see. Yesterday 2677 to 2735. This morning 2672 to 2676. It's at 2676 right now, and this one is getting curled up and looking decent, guys. So keep your eye on that SYM. That one will get moving. TNXP, let's look at it. Is it still up a lot more? TNXP, let's see. It is run up there. We thought it would, and it ran 33 to 74 yesterday, 70 to 87, so it's at 85 right now. And there you go with TNXP. That was just a monster. That we were all over that bad boy too, and just knew it. So boom, there you go, guys. Hope you were locking in them bad boys. And UMAC, another one here we looked at right here and knew it was running up here. Let's see what it's doing. If I can type it in, it would be good. UMAC, there we go. And it was running up what? Yesterday, is that yesterday's probably, yeah, yesterday it was running up, And today it's at 1309. No, it's at 1246 on mine. Yesterday it went 1212 to 1375. Right now it's at 1246, but still not looking bad. And that's at UMAC. And we were looking at that. And WKEY, this one was running up yesterday. A little bit of pullback today, but it ran up the last Friday and yesterday. It ran from like 870 to 14 yesterday, and it's at and today 1172 to 1238, and it's at 11. So still ran up there, but that one could be topped out unless it's going to bounce back up into the top. And that is a semiconductor company right there. And that Xwell, we were talking about this last night, and it was moving here. XWEL yesterday, it was running up there, and this morning 209 to 210 back to it's at 195. It came down to 177, but it does not look bad up here and looks like it wants to stay in the top. So keep an eye on that Xwell, XWEL. And there you go with your Jolie's jumpers. Thank you very much, Asian Jolie. And I'm just going to jump right into the laptop lowdowns real quick and rock and roll right through them. He has AMC on here. I believe that's what it says. Yeah, AMC. And it is down here. And I'm telling you, this bad boy is getting set up, guys. We were definitely early. Yesterday was its bottom at 393. So keep an eye on that. That one might be a great one to look at for an option play. Grab one option and check it out and see what it does here. I can tell you it's down at the bottom. And if you go a month or so out, you're going to be safe on it popping up back to at least in that four. I mean, you're going to get back into the 460s, but it's going to pop up. You can see it already. I may have to buy a few of these bad boys just to see what it's going to do. And I'm not even messing with the smaller ones, but this one you can just see is setting up for something. So AMC, keep an eye on that bad boy. ABP. Let's look at it here. ABP is down right there unless it got cruising this morning. Let me see. It did run a little bit yesterday. So 172, actually it gapped up there. It closed at 162 and it opened at 172 and it came down and it's at 128. So we'll have to look at it. It's curled through, but it's way down there. Um, AVGR, here we go, AVGR. Let's see, that one's way down there too, so that's a good one. That bottom is probably down here at the 12th on that 39 cent area. It's at 48 right now, so we'll keep an eye on that one. BHIL is Benson Hill. This is way down there, guys. BHIL, and this one could be bottomed out right here at that 185. It's at 206, so keep an eye on that to try to start curling up right here. BHIL is looking good. CETX, let's look at CETX real quick and see what that's doing here. CETX is just kind of cruising along right there. They do have that earnings at the very end of the year, it looks like on the 31st. And yeah, it's just kind of running along, not doing a whole lot, staying in the basement. So I'll keep an eye on that and see what it wants to do today. CRKN, let's look at that one. CRKN, that one's been in the basement. We've been looking at it a little bit here and there, and this one could be trying to get cruising. 18 cents right now. Yesterday it closed at 17. It ran up to 22. So it does look like it wants to get running. How high, I don't know, but it has a lot of space to run, and that's CRKN. EDRY. Let's look at that. That's way down at 1150. This is going to be a great one to keep an eye on as well. That one's just curling through, coming down. I'll look for the bottom on that. NIEHC. That one might be an OTC with the 5 letters there. Let me just pop it in over here. And see, nothing came up. I'm not sure what that one is. I'll have to ask Laptop Travel. OKUR. OKUR is way down there. Holy cow, this is a great one to keep an eye on, guys. OKUR. And yeah, way down here and down at 908. And this one, like I said, is going to be a good one. So I'll keep an eye on that one going forward. QTTB, let's look. QTTB, that's that Q32 bio. That is way down there too. You're going to see this one get moving relatively soon. It's going to try to start curling up and getting cruising. That has a lot of room. Or 350. It was just that what, $25 on December 10th. This thing had like a major hit. So we're going to keep an eye on that one for sure. Let's look at RTC here and see what another big dip right there. Laptop travel beauties right here. Keep an eye on this one because we'll watch for this one to bounce back. Another one had just been up in like the $10 range, $9 range, and it's at 357. So that'll be a great one too. Um, SCPX. Let's look at SCPX here. That one's starting to curl up right there. Let me take a look. Yeah, it looks like it's getting its bottom in right now and going to start curling up. So keep an eye on this SCPX because that's at bottom, wants to run. That's so good. SOWG. This one is just way down there and been running down at the bottom. Let's see if it can get moving here. What, 275 down to 256? Is that today or yesterday? That was yesterday. So we'll keep an eye on that for that because it's been in the basement for a while now. SOWG, SPGC, Sax Parente Golf. Let's see, this one's way down there too. SPGC, some great lowdowns right here. And this one's going to start curling up soon and get moving. So we'll keep an eye on SPGC and TOPS, good old Top Ships. And this one's way down there and looks like it wants to try to get bouncing back up there. Looks like that bottom could be yesterday at 595. It's at 612, and it could be trying to get cruising back up. And so we'll keep an eye on Top Ships as well. And there you go with our laptop lowdowns. Thank you very much, Laptop Travel. Now let's take a look and see what else is going on. I'll take a look and see what you guys want to look at. Let's see what the markets are doing here. Wow, it's pretty red. I'm surprised Tesla's way up. Not surprised about that, but they are looking pretty red right now. So let's go through and see. I thought they were going to be more green. The SPY is back down to $1.95 this morning, just coming down to touch that support line right there, and then maybe it's going to be getting really bounced up after today. So we might see a little bit of a red day here, but then it looks like it's really going to be bouncing up. Apple's down 88 cents. Nothing too crazy. It's still in the top. Amazon, that was running up yesterday, down 99 cents. Nothing crazy. Still in the top, ready to bounce off that top line. Stay up there. Google is literally flat right there at 198, 16, trying to just kind of pull back with the rest of them, but maybe they'll even turn around today. We see it happen often where it's red at 7 a.m. and by the time it gets to 10, it's green. So we'll obviously be looking at it, but that's what it's looking like right now. Meta did pull back $1.64. It does look like it's pulling back a hair. So we'll have to look at that one, but nothing really crazy, but it is pulling back after it ran up. Microsoft, let's see, this one might be pulling back $1.63. And another one, just that pullback looked like it wanted to get into the top yesterday, and I have a feeling it is. So I feel like it's just a little bit of a healthy pullback right now, nothing too crazy. Nvidia is down 221. That one has been dipping, so we definitely will find that bottom right there, and that will be a nice run up because it will pop up when it gets ready to move. So that is Nvidia, and a good old Tesla is just cruising another $13, and it just keeps running up. It's at 476, so it's up almost $13, like I said. And there you go. That's in the top and just wants to be an animal. AMC. We looked at it. GameStop is up 45 cents, it looks like, and was looking good. And, oh, excuse me, Chewy is just flat right there, but that one's setting up to be really nice. So keep your eye on that one as well. And let's see what else. Let's just see what a couple of these bad boys are doing at ARM and QCOM. ARM is up 11 cents at the moment, and QCOM is down $1.09. So we'll see what's going on. They have that lawsuit going on right there. Dell's down a little bit right now, and that one is getting set up as well. What else is looking good? Let's look at MSTR and see that one's up 320 and trying to curl up. That one's going to be a beast. So keep an eye on MicroStrategy, and we'll go through our crypto in a minute. So there you go with them bad boys. And what else do we want to look at real quick? Anything else? I'll let you guys let me know what you guys want to see. Oh yeah, MU. I wanted to see what that was doing. It's up another 59 cents right now. So that one's not looking too bad. And SMCI, that's actually up a little bit. And like I said, I think this one's going to start getting curling back up right there. SMCI. And let's see what else was it? AMD. Let's see what AMD's doing. That is down, and TSM is down as well. So I just wanted to look at them semiconductors real quick and see what they were up to. And what's that AVGO up to? That's up another $2. So that's been flying up at the top, that Broadcom. So there you go with them bad boys. And that is our SPY and our Mag 7 right there. Let me see what you guys want to look at. So let me know. I'll look at crypto real quick, see what it's doing this morning. We were looking at it last night, and Bitcoin is at 106 still. So it's actually at 106,700 and something. So it is cruising along up here and looks pretty damn good to me this morning. So it does look like it is curled through. And yeah, it should continue to run up a little bit more, I would assume. That's what it looks like. And let's look at the rest of them. They look pretty green. Ethereum's at $4,001. And let's see. It is curled up there and or curling up there trying to hit that line right now. We'll see if it curls through. If it does, you know that they're all going to be taken off. They look good. Ripple's at 266. We were talking about it, and that thing is getting ready to curl up and make a crazy curl through and go crazy. And so Ripple's going past that's all high again. And you're probably gonna see $3 plus real quick on Ripple. And Solana's at 222. Let's look at it. Just trying to bounce back up there. That ten's holding it right there, but it's going to get past it, and then it's going to be in the channel, and it's going to get moving again. So that'll get cruising. Solana, Cardano's back to 109. Let's look at that bad boy. And that's right in that channel as well. So that's going to get cruising. It's right there. Doge is back to 40. It was just under 40 cents last night. And another one, that 10 crossing down through the 30 coming down. And usually they would push these things hard. And but they're not. They're staying steady base right there. And it's keeping it solid. So it looks like they're going to come down and then get cruising back up. I mean, the 10 is, and not the prices. So the 10's going to come down and grab them and catch them and get them back up there. So they are looking good like that. So that is Doge right there. Let's take a look. Chainlink's up at $28. Shiba's up. I'm telling you, this one never got running yet. And it keeps looking like it has that look where it wants to get cruising, and that 10 is coming down to hit that 30 to come down. And I think once it gets through it and comes under the price, that's when you're going to see Sheeb really take off, along with a lot of these bad boys. It looks like they're ready to try to get moving. Obviously, we'll be watching them to make sure they continue this look, but they are looking good this morning. WIF is up 12 cents. It's at 280 up right here, and this thing was dipping down, but it is trying to curl up, and it's just a setup right there. So keep an eye on that one. And Bonk, let's see, Bonk is up like 7%. And this one had come down quite a bit. And again, that 10 is way down. Usually it would be pushing it down really hard. I mean, it has pushed it down, but you would probably see it much harder if this was a stock. And now it's making that base, and it's going to get over that 10 and back in between the 10 and 30, and then it's going to run up there. So you can see what's going on here. So maybe it'll bounce around for a little bit, but nothing crazy. And at FLOKI, Floki, and this one is up like 2% this morning. And this one's making a nice base right there, just pulling back. And this thing's going to have a nasty run when it gets moving again. So that's at FLOKI. And there you go with our crypto report right there. And let's look at what was the Was there one that somebody wanted to look at? I can't even think of it off the top of my head. H bar, that was it. HBAR. Let's look at it. That's up a penny this morning at 28 cents. And H bar, another one where that 10's coming down on it, and we'll probably curl through. The 30's just creeping up, and it'll get set up and really get cruising again. So that's H bar. And there you go for your crypto report. Let me see what you guys want to look at. And again, the market is a little bit red right there. Tesla is up, so hopefully it gets changed around and we see these things green, but they are pulled back right to that line. So with the SPY and our computer hardwares and quantum ones are way up. So let me see what you guys want to see this morning real quick. Drew Ski wants to see TNXP. We looked at that one and it is running up. It's up to 95 cents. So yeah, we knew that was going to cruise right there. That RGTI, what's that doing this morning? It's up a little bit too, and it's been running up to the top. It's with all these computer hardware ones, so it's been solid and been running like crazy. And DJT has been moving up. It's down 5 cents, but it's just flat right there, and it looks fine. So there you go with them three. Yeah, DJT's at 38.45. It opened at 38.31, so not looking bad and should continue its way up there. And ADBE, Luis Rodriguez wants to see Adobe down $2 all the way down at this bottom down here. You would think that this was going to get ready to start bouncing, so keep an eye on it. It could be a little slower of a bounce back up right here, but it should start to bounce back up relatively soon from it just went underneath of its support line. So we'll have to see how low it wants to go, but like I said, it should start to bounce relatively soon there. Adobe and SMLR, that's Semler Scientific, and I think we looked at it last night or yesterday. I knew Luis Rodriguez mentioned it, and it is up over $3 this morning. It went seven, well, yeah, it had to have gapped up. It closed at like $76. It opened at 77. And where's it at? 77.87. This one says it's at 78.05, so it could be up a little higher. I'm not exactly sure where it's at, but it does look like it's running up there. SMLR. So there you go, Luis Rodriguez. Definitely a good one right there. MSOX. Let's look at that one real quick. Let's see what that's doing. The advisor shares MSOS 2 times ETF. And this one is right in that basement down there, just kind of pulling back a little bit. And let's see. Yeah, just a little bit of a pullback down here. Nothing too crazy. They recently had their split, what, November 26th. And it could be that bottom coming in. The 20's up here at like $12. Let me look at this today and see what it's doing there, Laptop Travel, and get a better idea for you. And I'll let you know for MSOX. But it does look like it has a little bit of a pullback look. And it's been trying to get out of that basement to move. It just hasn't been doing it. And AMD, yeah, that definitely wants the bottom right there. You're right on the money, Luis Rodriguez, and it could be in, honestly. AMD's bottom could be there yesterday. That look could be yesterday's the bottom 123.12 right there. Is that 124.67? Not guaranteeing it, but it could be. We'll keep an eye on it just to check it out and see if that was the bottom. I don't think it wants to get into the basement. So that is AMD. And there you go with them bad boys as well. Let me take a look at StockTwit, see what else is going on over there real quick. And we'll see what's happening this morning. Ripple's way up. Tesla, Pfizer's up. We were looking at Pfizer not long ago, saying it was trying to set up. It's up to $26 right now. I don't remember where we were looking at it, but I do because it was in the basement. It was down under 25. So it's at 26 right now. And so yeah, that's trying to move right there. QUBT and DGAI is trying to move in that like the global X Dow 30 covered call ETF. So that's actually down. Let me see. Hold on. DJT. Wait, DJIA is what it is. Yeah, it is definitely down. This says it's up 2%, not sure. And the QQQ, NASDAQ, all the big ones are on here for some odd reason, and the SPY. So I wonder what the hell's going on because that's usually kind of weird when you see all these up there trending. So they are down the SPY. Something seems to be up. And hopefully no nuclear warheads are shooting off here. Oh yeah, isn't the Federal Reserve talking? I never even looked. I forgot all about it, but I guess the doesn't the Fed meet really, really soon here? So when is that thing, the Fed meeting? I'll have to look. I totally forgot to look yesterday, but I don't know when it is. But the Fed is meeting this week. Is it today? Maybe that's why it's all red. It's waiting for that. And then it could just come out and be green right after. So we'll have to look or let me know if you guys know when the Fed is speaking. But yeah, it looks kind of like a reddish morning, except for Tesla and everything else is kind of red, and AVGO is up in Pfizer. And besides that, everything else is either flat or down. That's what it looks like. Fed rate cuts are today. Um, Today, Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay, perfect. So there we go. It might be a 2 day meeting. They have them things as well. So there we go with that one. The announcement is Wednesday, so thank you very much, Laptop Travel. Greatly appreciate that. So yeah, the cut announce is on Wednesday, and they probably have a meeting today and tomorrow. So again, that's why you could see that down look, and then it's gonna pop off. You can already see it trying to get set up there. So there you go. And some of the big guys are running or that OPTX and PRTG, MSS, LAES is up, QMCO and SIDU still running up there. I'll look at the scanner real quick, see what's going on. If anything catches my eye real quick, let me just take a look. That GOEV is trying to get moving there. We were talking about that. Obviously, TNXP, OPTX, and KWE, LAES. We were all over that. And SIDU, QPTS, RGTI, MSSS, RIME, and then the Tesla one, TSLL is obvious. And literally the first page on the most active. We've nailed every single one of them. XTIA, guys, I'm telling you, is getting ready to rock and roll. It's looking much better right here. I would say XTIA is trying to get cruising. It's up this morning 7%. We were saying last night it was looking pretty good, and it is. ONDS, we were looking at that. That jumped way up there. Let's see what else is cruising. That PLTR, just be careful with that. AKTS is one that we'll keep an eye on. It's getting set up down there. And Quantum Psycore Incorporated's down. We'll have to keep an eye on this QSI, see what that one's about. And again, some just pullback this morning. So MSS, MCI, and AVGO. Oh, yeah, this LICN. Keep looking at this bad boy right here. It keeps pulling back. Like I said, it's going to have that crazy hook. Maybe next week it may do it there. So we'll have to take a look at that one as well and see what that's up to. And it's a big week for the economic data on this second to last full week of trading for the year. And while things that look, things like retail sales and personal consumption expenditures, or PCE, will matter a great deal to the appetites of market participants. The FOMC, the meetings Tuesday and Wednesday for the rate cut. So there you go, Laptop Travel. Thank you very much. And yeah, LICN, I'll be keeping an eye on that guy. And this RVPH just took a huge dip. We were looking at that, and that's way down. And Lucid has been running up, and it's up about 2 cents. So there you go. That's everything that I see. Nothing crazy. It is down a little bit, so we'll see what happens with that. And yeah, the SPY's at 604, touching that support line, and it could easily bounce off or stay down today at 2 get set up. So there you go, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that pre-market. And again, keep an eye on the YouTube. I will post the options video. It was just taking forever for it to download, upload, and do all that last night because it's a long video, that live show. So it took a little while. So I'll get that up there this late this morning. And there you go with that. And I'll keep you guys posted. So let me know if you guys want to see anything today. And we'll just keep our eye out. And the Fed will be talking for the next 2 days. So it could be a little slower day. And that's that. So there you you go, everyone. Laptop Travel, thank you always for your laptop lowdowns and all your help. And Asian Jolie for your Jolie's jumpers and Winter Mute, East Coast Beach Girl, Ms. Magdonian, and Nefstradamus is back. Bong Chan and Sherry, Brandon, Jay Kratz, Crypto RL right there, Christian, Air Trout, and so many others. Thank you for tuning in. Always greatly appreciated. Let me know if you guys want to see something today. Trade smart, lock in those profits. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye, good luck, and I will see you in the afternoon or catch you guys on social media. See you guys later. Have a good day, everybody.